Oh, hey. I was vibing. I was vibing to our music.
Right? What's up, idiots? What a bunch of fucking losers.
I missed you, Rambo. I'm happy you decided to show us your face for a little bit tonight.
I know, right? Like, the only thing that could draw more eyeballs, and the universe, for whatever reason, decided to pay the ungodly amount of money to get this booking fee. Like, I made it as a joke. I was like, no one on this planet would pay this amount of a booking fee to book me. And not only did they do that, but they paid enough to get you as well.
I
It's
know.
insane.
I was shocked. I was like, they paid you how much for both of us? Okay.
Mhm.
Money
And
talks. Money talks.
it sure does. Maybe worth investigating the universe here with all these sanctions going on by Jim Booker.
Mm.
What a great mentor he was for Hill of the Year for me. Back-to-back years. I'm now known as the hottie, as you'll see down here in the bottom, because I'm Hill of the Year twice. So another
hottie.
nickname is, yeah, I'm a hottie. So
You are a hottie.
okay, brother.
I agree. So what do we got going on tonight? Because I heard one word. I heard back. And when I heard back, I knew I had to make sure I was here. Oh,
that's right.
A pleasure to meet you back. How you doing tonight? You look wonderful.
Finally, The back has come back to Super Bowl Sunday.
Let's go.
And what a back you are.
Now, the back says this. The back is taking valuable time out of his schedule. The back is very familiar with having a match on Super Bowl Sunday. So let's just get right into the business. Say it, don't spray it. Let's go.
And his opponent, Candleman, would you like to do the honors?
Introducing none other than Hawk Tua Hines. Because in all those promos, he's showing us how to.
Ladies and gentlemen, acknowledge TBG as your 2025 World Champion. As I've said, this tournament, they're all playing for second. The back is just another speed bump. Let's go, just as he stated.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Let's move this. All right. So, the following matchup is scheduled for one fall.
One fall?
Let's go ahead and see those play areas. All right, so we got Bronzeburg versus we have the Stone. What are we using for spectacles?
Director of Ops.
No, spectacle, bro. I mean, we can do entrance as well, but that's fine. Go ahead. What you got for your specs then?
I am running Newman.
Perfect. Back.
The back says he'll be using Valiant.
What is the back's entrance?
The back's entrance is ringside ruckus with the floats.
Perfect. Dice rolls, the back.
The back will be rolling into the $500,000 cigar box.
Beautiful. Moneymaker. Awesome. If you have any questions, I'm in charge around here. This is my fucking tournament. And I'll have the final fucking ruling. But I will seek help from the chat if needed. I try to be fair that way. But I wish you both good luck. As Rep Day would say, ring the damn bell. All
the back's
right.
shout outs to Rep Dave.
Shout out Rep Dave. Let's get those predictions live. What you thinking, Candleman? Who's gonna win this?
Oh, for sure the back. For sure the back. What you think?
I technically can't pick. I'm running this tournament. That would be unfair of me to do. But
I mean, I feel like the back's been playing in this division far longer, no?
Ready when you are, sir.
Yep, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Grapple 8.
Big 5.
Lead sub, strength and numbers.
Oh, the back says that's good.
Follow up grapple, super backstabber.
That is also good.
Oh, the irony.
8.
9.
And 2.
Pass.
Okie doke. 10.
6.
Finish strike. No other strikes.
It's good.
So look at your opponent's hand, choose one card, put it on top of their deck.
I have back rake, felt that. Finish submission and swinging elbow.
Let's do your finish on top.
All right.
All right, and here we go. 6.
All right. 9.
All right, crowd meter 1. Ten.
10.
Bump.
5.
8. Lead grapple, taking control.
That's good.
All right. Whenever I roll technique, I draw.
Sounds good.
7.
8. Arm and collar tie-up.
So with your gimmick, because you're hitting a grapple, you'd get to bury 1 card in my discard pile, correct?
That is correct.
The Unionverse is fucking fired. They have
Welcome back.
nothing else to do with this show. My people have taken over. This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm getting the flame
Yeah,
fire.
you're good, boss.
He has
All right. So Will Friendly draw,
Yep.
and then I'll bury the strike.
Yep. That's what I figured.
What? You're ruining this already. Come on.
You're fired.
The back says that's tough.
Fire me. We
There you
paid
go.
you so much.
Sub 6.
And
Grapple
you see what
9.
happened when I let you run the show.
Follow-up grapple, Working Mom makes trash can and pineapple champions.
They sure did.
What's that going to do for you if it hits?
I'll draw 1 card for each lead you have in play.
High impact knee chop,
All right.
and we both draw.
Seven.
Predictions are live, finally.
Follow up grapple Armenian Super Show.
Tri-State.
Swing it.
All right.
And I will. What's in your discard?
So you've got the Super Backstabber, now the Armenian Super Show, and Strength in Numbers.
You can bury the follow-up grapple.
Which one?
The 17.
Okie dokie.
Man, I don't know who to pick with my 75,000 channel points.
7.
5. You rolled agility.
Yes.
I'll use one of my ringside ruckus to enforce a bump.
Oh, there you go.
It's a bump, you said?
It's a bump.
Nice. Okay.
Love that entrance.
9.
Grapple 8. 2.
Okay. The back with the turn.
Muay Thai strikes. Follow-up strike.
Mm-hmm.
What's that going to do for you?
So I'll discard 1 card you have in play. I'll shuffle 2 back into my deck and draw a card.
Big card.
Big swing,
Okay.
too.
So I'll blow up the high impact knee chop then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
And then which of my cards are you going to bury?
so it's high impact knee chop, Armenian Super Show. What's the other one? It's strength
Strength
numbers.
and numbers.
Bury the strength in numbers.
Strength and numbers.
Yeah. Okay. And I will draw 1 card.
one good card.
7.
Power 10.
He's strong.
I'm glad I get to watch that entrance in person.
Mm-hmm.
Because that might be on the T50 list. We'll see.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Finish submission. No subs in play.
Cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the finish.
Roll it.
Okay, roll it.
Oh man,
Here we go.
crowd meter 1.
10 to an 11.
Good game.
GG.
That's it.
GG.
There you go.
Ring the bell.
down. There we go. Advancing in a tournament of the Old School Open. The back.
Now the back says, we want to thank everyone for coming out. As the back stands here, sits here, whatever action verb you want to put next to the back, in his $300,000 shirt, looking fly as fuck. Just want to say, you knew this was going to happen.
I had a tear. That was so beautiful.
Wonderful.
Game, sir.
Good job,
All
guys.
right. Very good. So we got, oh my God, that magical light just came over. I don't understand. Lights are lighting up everywhere. This is the shoddy shit you can expect from the Unionverse. This is absolutely trash.
Don't blame this on the Unionverse.
These kind of conditions. The back, I appreciate you showing up. You know these are not the standards and practices of the Big Picture Premium. This is the work of the Unionverse. This shoddy shit you're having to deal with tonight. I, for one, apologize for the Phil Birch, myself, the Underhouse, and the rest of the Big Picture.
Well, the back says he accepts your apology, but the back does not want to talk about irrelevant stuff right now. Let me tell you what the back wants to talk about. The back wants to talk about this week. The back wants to talk about the chiropractor. The back wants to talk about Ref Dave. See, the back doesn't appreciate when officials run their mouth for no reason. The back does not appreciate that. And the back will be watching very closely when the chiropractor takes on Ref Dave this week at an undisclosed, undetermined date and time. Watch this space.
I mean, back. You would be one to break this news. If anybody's going to break the news, I think only the back would be appropriate to break this news of what could be happening.
I love that.
The back's going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. The back's going to be watching in his $300,000 shirt as the chiropractor gets into the ring with Ref Dave, the very ring that Ref Dave thinks that he owns, that he knows every nook, every corner of the ring. Well, the back says this: he's never faced the chiropractor. He does not know that with just the tip of a finger, 1 millimeter the wrong way, you're never moving ever again. And that's what he has to deal with this week. So, Ref Dave, I wish you the best of luck. Unfortunately, luck's no damn good around here.
And with that being said, you will catch that matchup live this Wednesday on Ignite as it returns from hiatus that I've decided, maybe it's time to bring back at night. And what better way than to book the chiropractor versus Ref Dave?
I love that. That's going to be really good.
Now, the back has one more addendum that he wishes to issue. Because the chiropractor believes in sportsmanship and fair play, he wants me to give Ref Dave this message. Ref Dave, you get 3 choices. You can face Hollywood, you can face the AA Warrior, or you can face the High Roller.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Take your pick, sir. If you smell what the back is cracking.
Hell yeah.
Candleman, what are your thoughts on the back now that you've seen him live?
I'm so proud of Paul and how incredible he can go from gimmick to gimmick. Like, it's like, okay, this is a total shoot right now, but like, he's so good. Like, as chiropractor, he's the chiropractor. And now he's the back, and it was just so believable, and he kept it going the whole time. I love it. I love it.
It's good stuff. Good stuff. Should crack smell. Oh, geez.
Most likely not.
Hey, your favorite is here.
Hi,
The
Mikey.
American Nightmare King. He's live. Speaking of the American Nightmare King, let's bring out your opponent, Flame Fighter, for the next matchup. The T-Time champion, Eddie Fury.
Hello.
He's back.
For now, I'm still around. Don't know where I'm at, but I'll be landing somewhere sooner or later.
Like a cat.
Like a cat. So we have an updated crowd meter. Praise thee. It increases like normal. So the great concept has got even better. So now when we reach crowd meter 4, it will be 4 plus to finish rolls, 3 plus before, 2, 1. Hallelujah. Let's just hope we don't make it that far. No offense, Eddie Fury.
Yep, they simplified it down a little bit.
Oh,
We're done there.
thank God.
Oh yeah.
All right, so following matchup is scheduled for one fall,
One fall.
and it is for the T-Time title. Let's see. We got Eddie Fury playing as Eddie Fury with the T-Time Championship versus the Flame Fighter as the Flame Fighter with the rolling in with the Ring General. How fantastic. Eddie Fury, will you please tell us what the T-Time title does?
We have updated that a little bit also. It is once per game for the extra breakout plus 2 to the next turn roll. If I do at the start of the match, I get to draw an extra card. And if I don't like my opening hand, I can shuffle it and draw 3 cards. So there's the chance of 1 extra card at the beginning or just a better initial draw with just 3.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's kind of in the middle when it used to be 1 extra breakout roll every hit. That
Do you
was
think? Do you think we could make? Sorry. Do you think we could make that into like an entrance for the game for SRG?
I had
That would be a dope entrance.
I did the just the extra card or redraw.
Either the extra card or you don't like your hand, shuffle, redraw 3. Like
There
I
is a
think
card
that's
like that already,
Oh,
but it's rare.
sorry, that was very off topic. But
Sheep of the Era does that pretty much.
okay.
All right.
So, dice rolls, Eddie Fury, where will we see him?
It'll be in the visible area.
Yep. Flame Fighter in the tray.
In the tray.
Spectacles.
And I'm going to keep my 4.
Cool. What spectacles
All right.
are you using?
I
Starting
will be
out with a
using
big old
Valiant.
7.
Valiant. Eddie Fury, what spectacles you using?
Oh, Valiant.
Beautiful. All right. Let's go, baby.
Alrighty. Starting off with a 10.
You got it.
Gonna have to pass there.
All right.
Let's get the predictions.
That is an 8.
Grapple 6 trigger.
So that triggers your gimmick?
Yep.
All right. So before I draw?
Yep.
It is a blindside smash, number 19.
We'll bury that.
All right.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm just going to do a stalk in my prey with blank text, lead grapple.
Lead grapple is going to be good.
All right. That is a power 5.
Grapple 6 trigger.
All right. I've got the 27. Probably going to bury that
Yeah,
one.
we're going to bury that. I'll start with the brawling and punching.
Dave, what a dad joke.
That was an 8.
Submission 5 trigger.
All right. I've got my number 10. Face me and fight.
We'll let you have that for now.
Ooh, very nice.
I'm going to hit a set up the sledgehammer.
Oh, yeah, that'll be good.
All right. So I'll shuffle this up. Hopefully get that 27 somewhere better.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Mhm.
And I'll draw my 2. All right, that makes me happy.
Skibbity.
That's a 10.
Tech 9.
Detroit.
I'm going to do a Flying Fist of Fury. No other strikes in play.
Smush into the turnbuckle.
Ooh. Little smush.
That's a lead sub.
That's your 27. What does it do?
Stop any follow-up strike or finish strike. Cards in your opponent's discard pile have blank text.
That's the 27?
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alrighty. I got nothing in discard. It wasn't a showdown, so.
That's a 9.
Grapple
yeah,
6 trigger.
It's like,
Sky Guy KVB. Who are you?
oh, did I win?
Yeah, you won that, and it was a grapple 6 trigger.
All right. That is my number 9 iconic performance.
Oh, we'll bury that.
All right. Take the next one. Let's try a finish grapple. Wild card. One other in play.
Cards in hand.
Wild thing.
4, 5, 6. 6, including the wild card.
Foreman's going to advise to not play. Grapple's his turn.
Wow.
Okay, no grapple.
Union.
Let's do a Eternal Contact. Actually, hold on. Let's do...
Hang on.
Yeah, Eternal Contact.
Oh. Don't hang
No
on.
contact.
I'll be internally in contact.
That one's a strike.
That's good?
Yeah, strike is good.
All right, we're going to put that on top. See if you roll your gimmick. I rolled a 5, so...
Sub 5 trigger.
Wow.
All right, so we'll bury that.
Yep.
I'm going to bump.
Then we'll draw for the bump.
I got an 8.
Grapple 6 trigger.
All right. My number 8, Flip the Bird.
Yep, grapple is flipped. If it matches, it's flipped instead.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The gimmick. The reverse candle man.
And I'm going to do the finish grapple.
R.I.P.
Finish grapple. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, and you got, what 2 cards do you have? I have another strike in place, so I'm going to copy your strike. So that's what I draw 1 and +1 my next turn roll?
If you have another strike and play, yep.
I do. All right. And finish roll is a big old 7.
Alrighty.
Those Eddie Fury numbers.
That's number 6. That's 1.
Oh
That's
boy.
1.
Power 8. I'm out of there.
Okay.
He's out of there.
Crowd meter 1. Let's see. Anything ridiculous happen with crowd meter 1? No, just +1 finish rolls.
Thank goodness.
Hallelujah.
That's a 10 to an 11.
Oof.
Ooh.
Strike 7 trigger.
Trigger, trigger, trigger.
Pineapple for sheep.
We'll bury that.
All right.
I wish I had pineapple with Cool Whip.
I'm going to do draw and dimes.
Lead strike is good.
Ooh,
Take that. Finish grapple that.
yeah, that's a great idea. Great idea, Sky
It's an
Guy.
8.
Strike 7 trigger.
All right. That is my 27. We gonna bury it again?
Yep.
That's just mean. Mean. Ooh.
It better not be like.
Let's do a fire one across the bow.
We'll pretzel twist that.
I'm gonna be
All
so.
right, hold on. Let's see what I got here. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I'll take it. Well, that's off the screen.
Oh, Tyler and I. Yes. What's up?
Tech 9.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for watching the product.
718.
What?
Follow up strike. I will elevator armbar that.
Ooh. He was swinging for the fences, and I liked it.
Pineapple for sheep.
I will sheepish collection that.
Yep, you're gonna get it.
All right, I'm gonna keep the sheepish collection. So we will shuffle our decks.
Both of us, or
Yep.
alrighty.
I'd rather do that than have you both draw a card. And then I'm going to take my, right, it's going to be the fire one across the bow.
Fire one across.
Another good card.
Choo, 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 choo.
Expect nothing less.
Alrighty.
Huh?
That is an 8.
Sub 5 trigger.
All right.
Damn.
It's my 21.
That is flipped.
That's
ridiculous.
foul.
What a night.
Going to do the fire one across the bow.
That'll be good.
All right. We're going here. We're going to find my finisher and blindside smash. Those are the only two. So we're going to put the blindside smash on top, take the flying fist, put it in my hand.
Alrighty.
He's aggressive.
8.
6 grapple trigger.
Work.
It worked.
Burying it.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to do the flying fist of fury.
There it is.
Yep. Go ahead and roll it.
All right. You get one breakout roll because it's crowd meter 1.
Wow, this is so foul.
7 to an 8 to a 9.
Oof.
7 to an 8 to a 9.
Come on,
So I'll
flame
get-
fighter.
I'll get 2 because of the tank.
Well, yeah, you can burn your thing to get an extra one. Yeah.
That's 1. We'll burn
Uh-oh.
All
that.
right. Flip that over.
Tech 9, get out of here.
He's
Nice.
out.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Crowd meter 2.
General Cannoli goes wild.
Incredible.
6.
Grapple 6 trigger.
Eddie Fury not happy right now.
I would
Like
not be
Chinlock.
either.
We'll let you keep it.
All
Good
right.
thing.
Then we'll
Thank
draw
you.
for the bump.
The Andy Kaufman.
That is
very
a
good.
power
I
of
get back to
7. No
studying,
gimmick.
you idiot.
Power of 8.
All right.
Oh. We're going to pass and bury. We'll pass and bury the 718.
All right. Power 7.
Ooh.
Power of 8.
Oh, just a little stronger.
And we'll pass and bury the brawling and punching.
All right. Strike 8.
Strike 7 trigger.
All right. My 26.
We'll bury that.
Damn.
I've been so mad.
Candyman was greedy, but Flame Fighter's just a meanie.
He's that bitch.
He that beat? Wait.
I'm going to do iconic performance.
Flame Fighter and Candyman need to be a tornado, just saying.
You got it.
All right. We will take back the elevated armbar. Hand. That is a power 7.
Sub 5 trigger.
Mikey.
Comment of the night.
The pineapple for sheep.
That's a grapple. We will bury that.
All right.
All from the crowd.
That's so funny.
It'll be a -2 to your next turn roll.
Sealed away.
Sealed away.
Aggro.
Oh.
I like it.
Does this mean he has a finish? We will see.
That's friendly draw.
The friendly reveal and add.
Yeah, I'll let it go.
Right.
I'm getting set up the trash can.
Rejected.
All right.
Oh my god.
That's a 10.
Agility of 10.
Wow.
All right. Let me count my cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I owe you one. I owe you one. What am I going to get rid of?
Hand size of 12.
Yep. No, but I have 12 and I just drew one, so.
Okay.
I owe you one. We'll get rid of the side chin lock. All right. That's an 8.
Grapple 6 trigger.
A 26. Flip it.
It's flipped. Yep.
All right. I'm out of cards. What do I want to do? Let's do a set up the trash can.
Set up the trash can. That's another grapple. That'll be good.
All right. We're going to shuffle. We're going to get that number 26. And then we are going to get the. Let's do maybe the Flying Fist of Fury. I'll owe you a card if I do that.
See who's on that art candle man.
Who?
On that finished strike.
We'll lose a face me and fight. All right.
Who's on it? Oh, are you?
That is a power 7.
Tech 9.
Uh-oh. Foreman's favorite rapper.
Firefighter driver. One other grapple.
We will blindside smash that.
Got one of the stops.
That is a. Yep, that's a.
All right, well, you get to draw.
Yep.
One good card.
One good card.
That's an 8.
Strike 7.
All right, nothing to do there. Let's try. Let's see. You've burned that. We're at the crowd meter 2. So we'll shoot the Flying Fist of Fury. See if you got to stop for that one.
Roll it.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
You get 2 breakout rolls though, because it's crowd meter 2, but it's a 12.
Good game.
Good game. And still, your.
Been a while.
What belt is this?
Tea time.
And still your tea time champion, Eddie Fury.
I mean, that's not necessarily what they were saying.
That sounds more appropriate.
I was about to say, that sounds more like what they were doing.
That sounds more like.
That was a good game, though. I think that was a very good game.
I do
Lots
like
of
the
back
new
and
crowd
forth.
meter. It's simpler. Like it doesn't do a different thing every crowd meter.
Yeah,
so
it's very easy to follow, which I was thankful for.
Same. Nothing too crazy. Hey, Fury, you're on a fucking insane winning streak right now with this belt. What do you have to say?
I'm just keep rolling with it. It's keeping around. Right now, I'm figuring out where I'm landing. I might be waiting for the West Coast Division. I might be back in Deep South. Different people in different places are having discussions about that. I'm just kind of waiting to see them.
Well, that's good. Discussions are good. That means they're listening. So hopefully it works out.
I'm funded for Grand Gathering, and I'm kind of waiting to hear what's going on.
Yeah.
So.
Anybody you want to face
I'm
next?
still around here. I'm gonna be in the U.S. the Alley's UCF. I'm still around.
Who do you want to see next to challenge for your Tea Time Championship?
I already know who's next.
Who's next?
Ooh.
It is the Misfit.
Ooh, very nice. We look forward
Misfit
to
wants
those
to try to
promos.
take a belt at me again.
All right.
Yeah, he was trying to jump the line to get ahead of me, and
He was.
Eddie Fury made his choice, and then if I would have won, I would have easily put Midfist in the dirt.
There you go.
Sounds like Flame Fighter just called out the Misfit
I
too.
was
We'll
about to
save
say.
this for a grudge match for a rainy day.
I like it. All right, so we don't need the stop, drop, and roll anymore. So our next matchup, we're still waiting for our last person to get in here. This is still sponsored by the Unionverse. Candleman, what did you think of the ringside ruckus for possible T50 while we're sitting here waiting for the last challenge?
I mean, it totally helped him and got him to win the next game. I mean, the next turn.
Mm-hmm.
It was a game changer. I think God knows what had happened if Paul hadn't won that turn, made a bump and won that turn. So I don't know. I'd have to see it in tag. I think it was Drew who had said you could like cost your opponents a potential 4 turn roll wins or something like that. I don't know. We have some testing going on later this week for some new competitors that are out and the entrances. That's something that I'm going to try to implement before updating any T50s is to like literally play test it and with different people. So that's something fun we're doing this week. I do love feedback. So if anyone has any feedback on what they think I should T50 or what they think needs to come off, please send me a DM.
Yeah, this entrance does have the potential for a takes a tag away from a team if turn it into a bump.
Yeah, I definitely am excited to see it in action. I know it was used at Captain Con, but I was playing in that tag tournament. I didn't run into any of it. So we
Now,
will see.
if you want to see that entrance do absolutely fucking nothing, just watch this next match.
That's true. Candleman, this is the first time we've heard from you really since you won your GM of the Year of Award.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you.
You know, what anything that you have to say in particular about this? You know, post the celebration of course, you know, thinking of people. You know, it's sad to say, but it is the cliche thing that you do. And now that you've had a little bit of time, like. What are your thoughts about it? Anything looking forward that we can expect? How are you going to repeat next year?
Yes, that's actually something that I did want to touch on. So yeah, I was super excited that I won. I was hoping I'd win, but I wasn't 100% sure. Like Brock did such a good job with the US belt, putting it back on the map this year. Bob Dunn did a good job. Bombada, like, so it wasn't. I didn't feel like I had it in the bag, but I was very, very excited to win. And then I did decide to give up Tri-State. So every month for the last year, I've been coordinating with 8 different people a month to find a time for belt defenses. And I feel like I've given almost every single person that lives in the tri-state a shot at the belts. And I was like, you know what? I'm a little burnt out with tri-state. I don't know what else to do. Let's get some fresh blood. So Swaggy loves organizing. He's our local GM. So I'm excited. I think he'll do something fun with the tri-state and kind of revamp it. So this last year, when I first became the tag GM, I didn't want to be portrayed as someone that like played favorites or chose people that I only liked, right? So I would give title shots based off solely tag wins, whether it was from tournaments or cons. Like I didn't just give a tag team a shot because I thought they were a cool tag team. That is something I kind of want to change for this year. I want to emphasize more on like tag promoing as a tag team versus who wins the major tournaments.
Okay.
And shout out to Protectors of the Light. They were a tag team that was Deep South champions, but they were one of the only tag teams that I had just given a shot to. They didn't win anything of mine. And the reason I gave them a shot is because they were just so unified as a tag team. Like every time they would promo together, you know, they would catch my eye. They both had on the white shirts. Like I knew them as a tag team, right? And I want more of that for 2025. Like, if you guys have a tag partner and you want to be known as a tag team in this community, start promoing and like catching my eye and starting feuds with my champs. Like, I want more storyline this year for sure.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
really. I mean,
Sorry, that was a lot of talking. See, I wish I could speak that flawlessly when I'm accepting my GM award because I was so nervous. I was like, "Ah." I was shaking. But yes, so that is my feelings.
I like that because I feel right now we are at a impasse really of where you don't see a whole lot of promos anymore. Like for
You
whatever
don't, and you
reason, just
definitely don't from tag teams as a whole.
absolutely. And the amount that we do get, it's like they don't get love either. So it's like, why the fuck would anybody want to promo when you don't even give them a like or two? So it's tough like that. It's just, but I'm glad that you're doing that because I think that is something that could be easily fixed and motivating with saying, hey, grab somebody that's close to you, come up with a tag team, win a
Yeah, come up
match
with a
or two.
theme.
Yeah. And just, you give them a shot instead of just being, okay, well, you've won again, another tag tournament. It's, we'll just say it. It's the Dangerous Alliance again. Like Dangerous Alliance is playing again for the tag team championships. We understand. I'm not taking anything away from Ricky Riot and Collector, but
Right, of course.
it's rinse and repeat, and we want new blood. That's just how it
Right,
is.
and then
So you gotta
and
make this grow.
when Protectors of the Light won the belts too, like that was such a cool moment for having like this new tag team win the belts. Like I want more of that. I definitely want more of that this year. So
Cool. All right.
yeah. Speaking of
Anybody?
which,
Yeah.
is he here yet?
No, he's still not here yet. So
Oh,
since this is, I
Sorry.
told the Flame Fighter, luckily with him bringing us both on, we could easily, while we wait, just have a little, change of scenery real quick.
Yeah.
And here we are, and they get double for their money that they get
Oh, yeah.
a candy shop talk impromptu while we wait. So
Right, that is
is there
true.
any tag team right now that you kind of got your eye on that is maybe flying under the radar to go after cramming up your gas?
Flame Fighter and the Foreman.
To go after Crown of Your Gas, I don't know. See, they're facing a really tough team. They're facing Kirk Polka and Bob Dunn from their Faction Wars win. So Colby, as great of a player as he is still very new. And they're facing some heavy vets. So they got to get past those boys first. Yeah, and then I'm going to be on the scope. I mean, we know Chris Payton, Jared Bridge have a win locked in from, I think it was PAX.
Something like that.
Yeah, and then after that,
Right.
that is my last winning team. Then it'll be the winners of Captain Con. But besides that, like I got a couple of contenders that you guys don't know about that have won master ceremonies that have cashed it in. So we do have some surprises up our sleeve. But besides that, like start promoing, guys. I'm looking for some new hot tag teams. I mean, obviously Kang Trial comes to mind. They did already get a shot from winning.
Yes, as the Dangerous Alliance had 37 submission stops that night. I've never seen so many submission stops in all my life. Like,
Right.
I'm not accusing them of cheating at all. It was just insane because each time everybody thought they had them, and then one of them would be like, "No, we still have one left," and we're like, "Wait, how did you?" Okay, like that's wild that you still had one more stop, and everybody thought they were cooked.
Union
Yeah.
Safety Reps is going to be a good tag team coming in the future.
Who?
Yeah, get those promos out.
Myself and the Foreman.
Start a feud. Get a
Ah,
storyline. I love that shit.
me too. So, how was Captain Con?
Captain Con was really fun. It was really fun. There wasn't a shit ton of people, so basically like everyone hung out as a big group, which was nice. It was really intimate, and like everyone got to hang out, which is cool. Competitive play was great. There was a tournament every single day that we were there, and then a draft. Lots of product, good food, good company. It was fun. You guys should definitely try to come out if you haven't been.
Sounded like fun. It really set the tone for the show the other night, even though I know it was crazy because, like I said, you don't understand until you're in it live. Like, it was a different, like, I tried to explain it to y'all, but it was just so crazy being live with everybody. And
At
it's
Southern
just,
Pride, yeah.
yeah, like it's Southern Fried. And then, what y'all experienced at Capticon, I was like, yeah, it's going to be wild for a second. And I said,
I
if
know.
they
I
come
wish
back,
more
it'll be
people were in the room at that point. Like, I really wanted to like see Steve and be like, "Ha ha, you're on Candy Shop Talk, bitch!" Like, what are you gonna do now? And like, and Calais hadn't arrived yet. Loudmouth, I don't know where he was at that point, but and Bell and Griff, like, there was some big people missing that I didn't get to put on. But oh, we love you too, Mikey. Yeah, it was really really fun.
Check it out. Chippy's here. He said people are way too scared to try anything.
And
And
yeah, oh.
I mean, he can't be afraid of failing. I mean, look what I got because of all the failures that I've had this past year.
and let me
Yeah.
tell you who's so pissed off about it. I think you and him should have a 1v1 match, and the loser is the jobber of the year, you versus Rowdy Ron, and I want that on my programming. Schmidt's not getting that free booking. That one's mine, baby.
Right? That's funny.
Nacho Champions should be trying to get in. What are your thoughts? I mean, they were Deep South Tag champs. Any thoughts about Nacho Champions? GM
Who are the players? Because the Nacho Champions name doesn't ring a bell to me. I'm sorry.
So I do know it was Jeremy Steigerwald, and I'm not sure exactly who his tag team partner was, but I do know that was Nacho Champions.
See, I think of Jeremy and Hold the Line Harry, like Transatlantic Express.
Yes.
If they came back on the map, like when I first joined this game, they were a huge tag team. They were one of the main tag teams, and like you guys haven't cut a promo together in years.
Alex Marco is the other half of Nacho Champions. So now, with that being said, GM man, any thoughts about Nacho Champions who were nominated, I believe, as they were on the nominations for something, either Tag Team of the Year or something like that? I'm not sure.
So I would love if I could get tagged in any promos that you guys make for tag, whether it's in your locals or anything, because that way, like, I can pay more attention and I would know who you guys are. Because I love tags. Welders. Any gamers.
All right, good. So we got an update about that. We've had yes, Mr. Pollywood, you did just miss the back, as a matter of fact. See what I did there? I didn't even mean to.
Yeah, the back's pretty dope.
Pretty good. Anything else from? I think we pretty much covered all of Captain Con, and I mean Steve and them covered it pretty well the other night. So
yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch Toe too. But yeah, no, Captain Con was cool. The award show was a little surprising. Some of the stuff surprised the hell out of me. Some of the award winners.
Well, being the broadcast journalist that I am, I have to ask now, what was one that jumped out at you that surprised you?
So it was actually not even the person that won, but like just the award itself. So Face of the Year, like if you think about it, we really did not have a face in 2024. I feel like that was the year of the heels where everyone was like, I'm done being nice, like I'm a heel now. So when Amanda won, Amanda's a doll. She is a face, but she's more of a face to the tri-state. I feel like the community as a whole didn't really get to know her. So to win that award for the whole community surprised me a little bit. But that's when I started thinking, like, okay, well, who's a bigger face than Amanda? I don't know. Do you know?
My vote personally was for HR.
So HR had a heel turn.
No, but like
she had a heel turn.
It was still a good, like nobody booed her. Like to be a heel, you got to be hated, and everybody was still like, "Yay, HR!"
Yeah,
it was like
okay, but
HR could do anything, and it would still be like, "Yay,
but you
HR.
won heel of the year, and nobody boos you either. So
I can't help that. They're all idiots. I tell them how stupid they are, and they still don't understand. So
like HR, I feel like she won it the previous year, right?
Did she?
I feel
previous
like
year
she
was
did, or
previous
Foreman
year
did, or they both
was
did. I don't
Foreman
know.
won
Foreman.
last year. Booker won Heel of the Year because he gave it to me, and so now I'm back-to-back Heel of the Year winners. So,
But yeah, there's no face in 2024. Not one face that I can think of.
with
Truly,
so
that hasn't
now,
had a heel. It would have been Yaz, but then the DQ cards made her
what,
into a heel.
what about the chiropractor? Would the chiropractor not be a face? Like he's a
Um,
doctor.
I feel like
He
he's
did.
like,
He did attack Ron at one point during the year. Ron Rumble. They had a pretty big feud that he was pretty heelish in.
yeah, Cairo was the heel, right?
I had actually had to get
Yeah.
involved in
So
that.
what
Because
about
Ron
the back?
Rumble's
Then?
actually a face. Now that you brought up Ron Rumble, he's definitely a face.
Would the back be a face? Is the back a heel? What is
No,
the
the
back?
back's kind of rude. I feel like he's a heel.
Do you think so? I think he's a face. Father Light agreed.
Yes, Father Light for sure. Maybe the Mission as a whole are faces. What
Mr.
about
Rumble,
me? Ron Rumble, yeah, you're definitely a face.
James Buka.
Face of the year. Elder Dan. Elder Dan, yes. The whole Mission are faces for sure. I feel like yeah. The Mission are faces.
So what about I mean, what any other? You said there were multiple ones that kind of surprised you. What was another one that got your attention besides Face of the Year? Come on, tell us.
I mean, production.
Go ahead.
Show of the
Go.
year. Show of the year. I mean, okay.
This
I
is
don't
your
know.
platform to go. Like, this is what I want. This is the reason why people tune into our show and watch it on demand is because of shit like this. Go, girl.
I just feel like people say we talk shit. The Outlaw Mudcast talks more shit than we could have ever talked. And it's coming from a place of being bullies. At least, like, we're having fun. So when Outlaw Mudcast won, I was like, fuck that. He's just mean. He buries people, and we don't bury people. We give people a chance to come on this platform and speak freely. I don't know where I'll land. I'll try to be a face. I'll come off a copy this year. What do you think, Rambo?
For my ones I didn't disagree with, or ones that I disagreed with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Hype Man of the Year, and to me,
Who won it?
Mr. Rumble.
Okay.
Which obviously is a good choice, but it's Get Ready, which is not bad at all. I appreciate it, but then like every week on Sunday Night Fights, when you get the big intro, it comes from yours truly. Like that. That's something
Yeah.
you need to give you to the intro. Like I'm gonna give, I'll give, I feel that energy. It's kind of like announcing like UFC, how Buffer be doing. That it's like I'm gonna match your energy. If I match that energy with you, like Grump's entrance, Yaz's entrance, Yaz.
I know.
I was about to say right now, Yaz is probably my favorite entrance. That whenever I get to announce it, like I just get so fired up. But again,
Yeah.
that's just that's the connection that me and her have with that now. That it just brings out even more when I announce her, especially still reigning, defending LFF work like chills, like legit chills right now, just thinking about announcing. Like, but that was just the one. Piglet as well. Like Piglet is a great hype man. Like you can't go wrong with that. And Phil, like when Phil is on, like
So
that's
I
the thing is,
nominated
I miss
Phil.
We need
Yeah.
more Phil.
I did put him on that because, like, when Phil has your back, like, he has your back 100%. Like, when I was the U.S. champ, Phil was making promos, he was making posts, like, he had my back, and, like, I felt awesome. Like, so, like, he's such a good hype man when he's on your side, for sure.
He's the best. Like I enjoy, obviously I enjoy this product. I tune into it as much as I can, but it's just a different feel when Phil does the announcing and he's actually hyping up the card. So, not saying that Mr. Rumble didn't deserve that at all. It was just, it's like really splitting hairs with these four. And that was just the one that I was surprised of where is it going to go. So
Well, Ron won a shit ton
I was
of
about to say,
awards.
catchphrase. I mean, of course, you have to mark for yourself. That's a great one. Mark and Marquettes. I mean, it's associated with me. I would assume that would be like my catchphrase. Like
That's
what I
definitely
did,
your
you know?
catchphrase.
I mean, it's been questionable of other places. People were kind of like, I don't think this is your catchphrase or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. Like, what do you think of when you say Rambo Apocalypse? Like, the first thing is Mark and Marquez every time. But
Right.
catchphrase, and it wasn't even announced correctly. It was Marks and Marquette on the fucking graphic. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's Mark and Marquez, not Marks. But
It's okay.
oh, I know.
I know.
Schmidt's gonna be so bad. He's gonna be like, God damn it,
He's gonna be like,
I can't do
really?
anything. Like, why is it always me that you going after? You
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stay out my DM, Schmidt. Let me at least
Yeah.
finish the shows first. Like, you know how that is. You don't like when DMing you during the show. So, let's see what else we got here. I'm not a face, but I'm not a face,
Anyway,
but I'm a heel, and I'm new to the LFF. Okay, so
oh, welcome. Who are you? What's your name in the discussion group? Pray for your sins. Ooh, I like being a sinner personally. Rambo, the hype man of our hearts. That's right. That's my shout out to my tag champ. TV hype man. I did not nominate.
Strictly 2024, and then hype man. I did not nominate myself.
I nominated myself for best hair, and they didn't fucking put me on there.
Who do you think should have best hair? Do you think it should be Zach? I think it should be Zach.
Oh, 100% Zach. That hair award should be named after Ryan at this point. He shouldn't keep winning.
I agree. Yes.
Like I thought we already did that last year, but I guess not.
Yeah.
I don't do Facebook. Okay, what's your name and how did you learn about this game? What convention?
He's gonna say Sinister 3612. Okay, so Ron Light is still not here.
I think he's putting his son to bed.
Oh, that's right.
Because I was supposed to have a meeting with
that's
Protectors
right.
of the Light
That's right.
regarding Brimer's new competitor. But
that's right.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else can we talk about? We ran through the things that I had planned to talk about if we had to buy a little time.
I have the best hair if you count back hair.
Oh, good Lord.
That's funny. Well, let's see. Yaz beat the shit out of Chris Tapley. Is still the world champ. If I was that new to this game, I would have fucking let it hit and tried to break out. I just heard it from people, that's all. All right, well, welcome. I wouldn't have stopped that shit. You're not gonna get another shot at this belt, dude.
That's right. And so here was, because I was on the call for it, right? Like I was there. And his logic was, he said that he was not going to be playing the game much longer, that he was kind of getting out of the game.
Okay.
And he wanted to go out beating the world champion because there's no better way that you could end the game is by
I like
the
that.
world champion. So
that
was his
100% makes sense.
Yeah, instead of him stopping it, he said, I'll take the win right now over the world champion if I never play another Super Show game, basically.
Okay, that's kind of beautiful. That's kind of beautiful.
It wasn't put that way, but that's how I interpreted it. So.
Oh, wait, this is your interpretation?
Yeah.
Yo, you are such a good PR rep. Like, for real, you just saved this man, and I believed it.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Well, we'll see. We'll see if she keeps using the DQs. I personally love it. I'm a fan.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, like we talked about before, and I've said multiple times that, other people use DQ cards and it's no biggie. Yaz has used 2 in 7 matches and you didn't have to let them hit. My thing is, like, they're saying Yaz isn't a great champion. Yaz isn't that. Bruh, she's got 5 wins, 3 of which are over most of you that, Lord, you can't even get through any other Super show besides talking about P and just Shawn Michaels blah, 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 the whole time. Like, she had 3 wins over him.
Right.
And you can sit there and argue, well, it wasn't a one-on-one match with the other. Yeah, it was against loudmouth Leo Larynx.
Right, and defending your belt in a triad is the hardest thing in the world to do. And she did it against 2 former Player of the Years.
And that's my whole thing. I'm like, you can sit there and say, well, it wasn't one-on-one. Sure. Who was the third one? Loudmouth. Well, that sounds like legit competition to me.
Yeah.
don't mistake his, antics for lack thereof card knowledge, because it's
Right.
the polar opposite. Like, not only can he, party with the best of them, but he can throw cards with the best of them as well.
Right. Exactly.
So, in regards to that, I have a question. Is like, if
Oh,
you're gonna
please.
throw DQ cards against the higher class, does that really make you a heel? Because that kind of makes you a face to the people if you're
I
going
mean,
against the
yeah,
higher
when
class
she
like that.
hit Grump with that shovel, she definitely was a hero for sure.
I mean, Chuck cried.
Yeah.
I mean, anything to make Chuck cry is gonna be funny.
Right. Yo, it was so funny when like Chuck was getting booed at Captain Con, and like just seeing his reaction in real time was like the same way he reacts online. He's like,
Oh,
"Come on, come on!"
It makes
It's
me
so
so
funny.
happy seeing how far Boo Chuck Boo has come.
Oh my god, it's like, yeah,
So they just
it's
That's his
lit him up
baby
on that.
bird, though.
I know, I do love him,
That flew away.
but he kind of deserves it, just a little bit.
He flew to the higher class nest.
He did.
He got started with Grump and then just got absorbed by the whole thing.
Yep.
It's true. We have booed Chuck for decades. This actually checks out. So I got a feeling that I will see Simple Chuck. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
King of New Jersey showdown, perhaps.
Yes. Well, we know who the true king of New Jersey is.
Yeah, and then Carlos shows up,
I was about to say,
and it's a
here he
triad. That would be so good. That would be too good.
Chuck Fears Lumber.
Chuck
Yeah.
Fears Lumber. All right, what else? What else we got? This is good stuff. I feel like this is a lot of things that's been going on, besides
Yeah.
the huge thing that went on, but
Well, let's see. We got a CAC next week
mhm.
in Long
That
Island.
Calais is gonna be running. Like,
Mhm.
that's insane to me. John Calais running a CAC.
Yeah,
Which
and he hasn't done that in God
Which
knows how long.
That's
I think
about-
barring the weather,
FreeCon.
I will be there barring the weather.
Oh, very nice. Are you flying?
Yeah, I'm flying in.
Where are you flying in from?
Chicago.
Chicago.
What about in 2 weeks when we come back, the 21st of Candy Shop Talk, and our guest is the Norseman.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a crazy show. The Norseman has a lot going through his head at the moment. So I feel like we're gonna get a heated side of the Norseman.
That's what I want. I want this to be, I guess really kind of what he wants to say. I feel like he's
Yeah.
a lot, but just to give him the platform of addressing it publicly, as compared to, not saying he wouldn't say it in person, but just, expressing it over the discussion group or Candy Shop group.
Mm-hmm.
Who are your predictions for Player of the Year 2025? So early Player of the Year predictions. Candleman.
I mean, what has happened in 2025 so far? Captain Con.
Okay, Captain.
So if we look at those, who won everything?
I mean, I haven't.
I know
really seen
Ian,
much.
the
I was about to
cheetah, made
say,
it to the finals
Cheetah.
of every single tournament.
Did Trey have a good showing at one? Did Trey make it to the top 2? I can't remember.
Yes, Trey made it to the finals of Underworld. I believe Candyman Dan made it to the finals, or perhaps one. I don't remember. One of them.
Who would
And
be
then
so? Who do you think by the end of the year? Like, because obviously we've gone through. We've had maybe like what 3-4 matches that have maybe kind of mattered. Like aside from the early match of the year for 2025 of
yeah,
Candyman Dan versus James Booker submission match. Like aside from that matchup, there's not really a big one that comes to mind per se. So who do you think by the end of the year will win this award?
oof. I definitely think people in the constellation are going to be nominated again, whether it's Zach or Chuck or Trey or Drew, because they consistently play every single week online and consistently win. So, and the other factors will be like how's the world title going to look by the end of the year? Yeah, we'll see.
if Yaz goes another year, like you absolutely double up as player and champion of the year, right?
Right.
I mean, to me, if she goes all this year, makes it all the way to this point next year where we're sitting here having this conversation and she goes the whole year, we still
Damn.
say, yeah, she's absolutely.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So who do you
100%.
have is that 1 million to 1 just absolute long shot for that award?
Who's that?
I
I'm
feel
asking
like
your guys' opinion.
Oh, my 1,000, like the biggest long shot of winning player of the year.
Oh, yeah.
I think and I'll give you a name that's popular that doesn't necessarily play a lot, so we don't necessarily know a lot about them. But my longest of long shot, I would say the influencer.
really.
Just to if he starts playing a lot, because I was gonna say Ref Dave, but I don't want to take away from Ref Dave from the small amount of knowledge that he's got, this large amount of knowledge that he's got in a small amount of time, right? Like Ref Dave is doing fantastic. So I
Yeah.
didn't want to give that, that too much of a nod towards him. But I think the influencer, if he plays as much and gets into it, I think he would be my 1,000,000 to 1 long shot of the year to win player of the year.
I think Colby Cram is going to go from being on Rookie of the Year to being on Player of the Year. I see this being a big year for him, as long as he keeps playing.
Now,
Yeah,
my
Colby's been
one that
playing
I
really well.
actually think my actual prediction of who I think will win player of the year, I'm actually going with Charles. He's my pick.
Charles,
The Hollywood heavyweight champion that refused to play you. So he said,
I do know he's going to be making a comeback on the online scene. He was in a little hiatus watching anime every week instead of playing, but after the award show, he seemed very remotivated to start playing again.
And that's my thing. It's like a motivated Charles is
Right.
very,
Is
very
a dangerous Charles, yes.
Yeah,
for
that
sure.
he's bad enough when he's just fucking around. Like
Right.
you get him locked in, like it's a different level. So
I
Mhm.
mean, he still
that
lost to
would
me
be
in
my
Faction Wars.
player of the year is Simple Chuck next year.
Yeah, he still lost to me in Faction Wars.
Mhm. There you go.
The only thing I could hear him say right now, oh, what? I can't hear you. Scoreboard.
Yeah.
Scoreboard.
What you say, boy?
Get wrecked, nerd. Scoreboard, higher class, top 4, nerds. Top guys.
He can talk all he wants. He still hasn't defended that Hollywood belt.
You're right.
That
He's a
is
bitch.
true.
He's a
Candle
bitch.
Ma'am.
Yeah,
As someone very closely associated with Hollywood, ma'am, what is the thoughts about not getting the title shot? Because he said that his legal team would not allow him to compete at Captain Con, that this was not whatever his sanctions that he had were made.
Yeah, something about home turf advantage. He thought
Yes.
I'd get the edge, and it wouldn't be fair. And unfortunately, his lawyers were able to come up with some sort of foo-foo shit that prevented the match from happening. But fear not,
fucking bullshit.
because I would know for a fact that Hollywood Man would be just as happy to whoop his ass on Ignite, perhaps.
Ooh. I'm good with booking the Hollywood Heavyweight Championship versus Charles versus the Hollywood Ma'am on Ignite. That sounds like something that could be done. I'm sure he'll have something to say about this. We'll probably hear about it on Ignite this week from our Hollywood Heavyweight Champion, saying that he'll probably never defend knowing him.
Right.
That there's now a clause that says it would just be unfair in general to face
Right.
Hollywood Ma'am.
Right.
But we'll see what happens from there. What else? We still don't have Bromlight here.
So Brimley is facing Flame
He
Fighter?
is facing the Flame Fighter
For
in
which-
a mirror matchup in the old school open
Oh, okay.
that your boy is running.
So double feature for the Flame Fighter tonight.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's just have a little daydream, right? Okay, so let's say Candyman and Flame Fighter did a tornado. And it would be both of our gimmicks combined.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
that would
Okay.
be
can't.
disgusting.
No,
Now,
I'm done.
do we trigger on the same stats, correct? Strike, sub, and grapple?
Grapple, yep. Yep.
Okay. So, when you roll strike, sub, or grapple, reveal the top card of your deck. If it matches, go to hand. If not, you may bury it. And your opponent, and then what do?
They do the same.
Yeah,
Look
they
at
reveal. If it matches, it's flipped. If it's
Flip.
not, you may bury or keep it
So,
on top.
okay, now I have a bone to pick. So, how come your gimmick gets to flip and mine doesn't?
I don't know. You'd have to talk to Mr.
Is it
Rusk
because
about that.
your gimmick is like helping your opponent thin their deck faster, so it's actually hurting you as a gimmick more? Because mine
It
was
can.
helping me. So, like, I
I've
could
ac-
see it if that were the case.
I've actually lost a couple matches with the Flame Fighter because of that.
Right. So, like, in a steel cage match, like, hell yeah. That's really bad because, well,
Yes.
no, because you can choose to not flip it and just leave it on top of your opponent's deck.
If it matches, it's flipped automatically. I have
Oh
no choice after
shit!
that.
So you help them in a
Uh-huh.
cage. Yeah. Okay.
That's why I'm so dangerous in Ring of Fire.
Right. Yeah, I really need to build you and play you. Because like now you're gonna get the hand knowledge that I would give away as Candyman. You know what? Can we do a Candyman? Can we do Candyman versus Flame Fighter? Just like a match, just to see how weird that would work.
That
I'm
would be
down for
something.
that.
Maybe that
Because
would be
you'd be helping me thin my deck, and then I would be either taking cards to hand or burying. So like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it would be kind of fun.
The fun
the mirror match
interaction is
that's not a mirror match.
the fun interaction is myself versus Turtle.
Oh my god.
Why? What is Turtle's gimmick?
That toxic ass gimmick.
What is it?
So let me look that up real quick. So with
It's something
Turtle,
about flipping, and for each strike you flip, it's like +2 to certain stats, and he flips 2 cards, so he could end up
during
from a 5.
Oh, so anytime he has to flip for Flame
It's
Fighter's
something
gimmick.
wild. Like it's just disgusting.
during your turn roll, when you roll technique or agility, flip 2 cards. That skill is +2 for each strike flipped until the end of the turn roll.
But so that would only work on his turn rolls, though.
Right.
So where it gets weird is that it all depends on what skill is rolled.
Oh, your gimmick is
determine-
when your opponent rolls, not when you roll.
My gimmick is when I roll.
When you roll, okay.
So it all depends on the numbers that are rolled will determine which the gimmick actually goes first.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy.
So with my gimmick being on the lower end, there's more chances of me hitting the same skill or the same number as Turtle.
Yeah, right. That's crazy.
So there's been times where we've had to roll off to see which gimmick goes first. And then it gets weird.
Yeah.
It does. So I do have confirmation that Brian Light is on his way, so he will
All
be
right.
blessing us very soon. I told him it's all good. We're here, chilling, enjoying. Have no idea what's going on with the Super Bowl, so
Served our
I
purpose.
think
Distraction.
I think the Chiefs are getting beat up, which is
my
which
goodness.
is sad because I was looking forward to Simon being pissy.
Oh,
for
you
this.
know he'd been.
I was like
oh,
really
he'd been
excited
crazy.
for it, actually. I was praying on his downfall.
Right.
I really want to know.
Oh my. 24 to nothing.
Oh
Has anybody
shit.
seen who's won the? Anybody know who's won squares? That's really the answer I really want.
Oh my
So
god,
if
Ron
somebody can look
Rumble.
up the squares and let us know, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, that would be cool. But Flame Fighter, Ron Rumble said our tornado should be called Sweet Heat.
That's
I'm
it.
down for that.
That's fucking
awesome.
dope. I love that.
I see why everybody kind of left. It was the reason.
Oh, the
why people
halftime
went.
show.
Yeah, it was the concert. So people go to the concert, and then there's a football game. Is there? Is what I've heard. So
Right.
Yeah.
Eagles
Eagles
up 20.
4-0. Do I have a 4-0? Oh no, I think I got a 5-0. Oh no, God. Oh,
Simon
no.
Strauss on the 4-0.
Danny
Dang.
won 1 square. Simon Strauss got 2. What are the square winning prizes?
That's a good question. Luckily, we got people in the chat that can help us
7-0.
out with that. We appreciate y'all in the chat as well. Like, we actually read what y'all post.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we love
Split-
comment interaction. It's our
Split with the
favorite.
7-0.
And the Cock Riders are what, Mikey? The Sky Riders, the Hex Boys, and the Cock Riders.
Fucking hell.
Mikey, are you a Cock Rider? Yes or no?
He is.
Mikey, are you a Cock Rider? Yes or no? Oh, that's cool.
Nice. All right, that's what I want. I
Split
want
1 per square, not Danny. That's a mouthful.
It
Yes.
is.
Casey Ryan came up
came
with it. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
But he didn't answer the question. He
Answer the
didn't say
question,
yes or
Mikey.
no.
Are you a Cock Rider? Are you a Cock Rider? Are you a dirty little Cock Rider?
Oh, no.
I mean, it's fine. You can say that here. Schmidt would be dying on the other product. He would be like, oh my God, this practices. Oh, there we
I
go.
love
There's back to the. There's
Ooh,
the.
all is right in the world again.
Yep.
That was a
about to
close
say,
one, folks.
Catchphrase of the year. Mark and Marquette's right there.
Right? Was
I
that
love it, ladies.
nominated?
No.
Aw. That's
It
too
looks
bad.
like Split won both quarters. As
Oh,
reported
damn,
by
that's
Outlaw
cool.
Podcast.
Second quarter was 4-0, so it's Simon Strauss.
I need a 5-minute break. Oof.
Tell us about it. Well, at least we can confirm one thing. I didn't win shit. And that's all I'm really worried about. I don't give a shit who else wins. If it's not mine, I don't care. So unless it's me,
Right?
I don't want to hear about it. Now watch him say, you won the third quarter. Did I really? No. Good fuck. I'd be so mad.
Yeah.
I'm the heel around here, not you idiots.
Right?
Well, what else? I played
What
in an
else?
event the other night. That was fun.
Yeah, I was shocked to see your name.
I know, right?
It was actually really funny. I'm like, Will played in a pop-up on a Friday? I was like,
So-
the audacity.
I know, right? I was just like, Look, I'm sitting out on my back porch enjoying my night, and I'm just sitting there, and Steve's like, hey, I may do a pop-up, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, so I messaged him. I'm like,
You did it for investigative purposes. Let's be real.
I really did. And I messaged him. I
yeah.
was like, tell me why I should do this. I said, why should I play right now? And of course, he sold me on it. But really, what sold me on it was I bought $75 worth of squares. So I had 50 free bucks. So I bought the 2 grand packs and got one free and bought into the event and got all that for $10. So who's really the winner here? Steve Resk.
Right?
It's you.
Mm-hmm.
You absolutely won. You've got us all. So good on you. You got one. I misread it. TVA commissioner's right. Dread Pirate won. Okay, so still not me.
Yep. Still not me either.
Let's just talk about it's still not me. So I'm not very happy. But it was fun the other night. I really enjoyed my pod. My pod was HR, Possum Kang, and Maddie Bar 1.
Nice. What competitor were you using?
I was using the new Rango Girl.
Ooh. And how was that?
It was, I enjoyed it. In the top cut, I went up against Simon Davner, and he was playing Brian Cage. So it was really kind of fun to see. So her new gimmick is when I roll power for my turn roll is +2 to my turn roll. And so him using Brian Cage when he rolls power, he gets it to his next turn roll. So how it would go was I would win that turn roll, but then he would win the next one. And so it just came down to I was going to APOP the board just to trigger him like I know how Rickety Riot would do. Because I know you got to play the player, right? You don't play the cards, you play the player. So we were at the APOC blowing up this either, he's got the fixes in, and I'm like, I'm not giving him his submission back. So I'm going to hit him with an apocalypse, and we're going to play it all over again and see who can get there first.
That's so
and
funny.
luckily, he won the turn roll, and he got it. But it was a great matchup. I enjoyed playing her. P and I actually talked some tech after just because it was interesting thinking about her finishes, the strike, grapple, and sub, which one could be better. So pretty neat. But anyways, enough about that. Look who's here.
Hey.
Praise
be.
How's it going?
What's going on?
Good. How are you?
All this set
Doing
up.
good.
Oops, wrong one. We were almost there.
So like I said, get the ringside ruckus if the float's absolutely doing nothing in this match.
So, Candleman, just so you and the audience know, let's go back ringside. So this is a matchup in the Hollywood Heavyweight Open, the Old School Open. It's been good stuff going on. This is a second round matchup. Brimelight had the bye into after the first round, and Flame Fighter won his way in. So
nice.
We'll be using lukewarm Stephen Houston, and it looks like Brimelight is using the ever popular Tri-State Cock, and we got Ringside Ruckus with the float. So, gentlemen, what spectacles will you be using?
I'm
Valiant.
Valiant. All right, cool. What about Dice Flame Fighter? You're good. I know in the tray. Brimelight.
Anywhere you can see it.
Anywhere we can see it. Sounds good to me. This is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
And as Ref Dave would say, ring the damn bell.
Bell.
Well, if you got any questions, I'm in charge around here. So good luck to you both.
Good luck to you, sir.
Good luck. Have fun, sir. Drawing my fourth. Flipping. Boot to the neck.
Alrighty.
Strike of 11.
Hey.
Yeah, you got it.
Nothing wrong with that, Drew.
Another comment of the week. Oh, I need to get predictions live. Where people start yelling at me like they do elsewhere.
I will pass Barry, boot to the neck.
Alrighty. 8.
Power 7, you got it.
All right.
Predictions are live, baby.
We'll pass there. Tech 9.
Agility 5, you got it.
Alrighty. Restoration potion number 8.
You got it.
All right. Draw a card. Agility 5.
Power 7.
A little bit stronger in this mirror matchup.
Go lead, grapple, marvelous recruits.
Lead, grapple, you got it.
Okay.
Strike a 10.
Tech of 9, you got it.
All right.
Yes, Michael.
We'll go with the cheat to win for blank text.
What is that?
Follow-up grapple. One other grapple.
Blindside smash.
All right. Sub 6.
Agility 5.
I need you to check the chat. I'm sending into our group chat.
Let's go torso twister.
That's fine.
Follow-up sub. We'll just get the cheat to win back.
Tell me when to check.
You got it.
All right.
Mikey, I like Thin Mint.
Samoas.
Samoas.
Correct answer.
Texas coffee bean. Finish sub. One other.
Oh shit.
It's good.
All righty.
It's good.
1 to power, 1 to tech, 1 to sub. I don't have anything in the discard pile.
Ooh.
Strike of 10.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
That's one.
Power.
That's two.
You got it.
That's three.
Wow.
Wow.
Ring the bell.
Well, let me do that indeed. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner advancing in the Old School Open, the Flame Fighter, as lukewarm Stephen Houston. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How about that?
Good
Flame
one.
Fighter, each word, thoughts of winning this matchup and advancing in the tournament.
I honestly didn't think it would go that quick. I figured this would have been a nice drawn out match with perfectly symmetrical violence and
I agree. I was expecting, not taking away anything from the challenge of Brimelight, but I just, that's just unfortunately how dice go around here.
Mhm.
exactly. It's just the way
But
that
you
the
just
dice
never
roll.
know.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was
Well,
fun.
it was a pleasure having me on. At least we didn't keep y'all up late tonight.
Yeah, that's true. We gave some quality entertainment as it sounds like that. Wait, what's this?
And now I set my
okay.
sights on that Joker.
Swaggy messaged me. I was just making sure it was something he didn't need me to say right now. Anyways, no. GM ma'am, anything else? We want to hang out for a little bit. We ready to sign off? What are you thinking?
I say we sign off. I'm a little sleepy.
All right, that's fine. Let me see if anybody else is streaming right now. We'll go see if we can help somebody else out.
I think Effie.
Is Effie still streaming? Let's see. Effie is streaming. Sweet. We'll go raid Effie in just a moment. So if y'all want to fill air while I'm getting ready to raid Effie, feel free.
Well,
Any
Joker,
promote anything got coming?
you got to stay that above average. As long as you keep your dice rolls, maybe we'll make it actually a match this time. Yeah, that's seeing what I can do. Let's put another good match out there for the fans.
There you go. All right, we are about to start the raid in about 15 seconds. So before we go, thank you all for tuning in to this tonight. It was a good time. We got some matches knocked out. Looking forward to getting this Old School tournament done relatively quickly. GM ma'am, cough, cough. Anyways, but seriously, I know, right? But thank you all for tuning in tonight. When you could have been watching anything else, you decided to join us here with Supershow. We appreciate you. You'll have quality entertainment coming back this week with At Night on Wednesday, and then you will have Candy Shop Talk back in 2 weeks on the 21st for the Norsemen to join us. We are out of here.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I don't want to say bye, man, because that's lame as shit. But we can still say
exactly why I said what I did.